What is going on, my Bagel Bites? It is Mr. Bagel Bites here, bringing you another VGC Team 2020 video, and in this one, we're bringing you a team from Ham. I haven't got to... I couldn't find who this was from. This was shared to me on, I believe it was Instagram. Somebody messaged me, and it looks pretty fun. It's got a lot of cool stuff. It's got, like, shell armor, light clay Lapras, to maintain that Aurora Veil a little bit longer. Choice Scarf, Outrage, Dracovish. You don't see that incredibly often. Psychic Fangs is super cool too to break screens, especially with the rise of Lapras' Aurora Veil, so you can kind of break through that too, so that's super cool. We got the pretty standard Incineroar set that is circulating around right now, it seems. Yeah, Darkness Lariat. I don't hate it. I think Snarl's a better option, personally, but a physical Incineroar, it has a lot of options. Definitely a lot of sets. And then the Ferrothorn is a pretty interesting choice, and the Dragapult there. And then the Yawn on the, what is it? Sylveon is rising in usage. I'm seeing that a lot more lately, and it's really cool. Honestly, it's because you gotta decide when you're dealing with it, and it's got such, oh wow, it's a lot of points, and it's got really good typing. Where it's hog chip, there it is. There we go. But yeah, it's super cool. I definitely want to try it out. And I figured I'd invite you along with me to try it out. And I guess we're playing with Rose's music. Saddam. Alright. So we got a rain team. I like this a lot, actually. I wonder if that's like Rain Dance Sableye, kind of like I was using. Kind of looks like a hybrid of the team that I was using, but for Series 3. Okay. He probably leads the Lapras, right? We're shell armor too, so we have to keep that in mind. Does Dracovish? Dracovish doesn't really do great here. It's never bad, but it doesn't do stellar here. I might still bring it for the Lapras, though, to Psychic Fangs, like in the back. And like kind of parting shot with Incineroar. So I might lead like Incineroar. I guess the only thing that Incineroar actually does anything against is, I guess, his Incineroar as well as Dracovish. So maybe I don't need it. I kind of just be using it for the parting shot. I think Ferrothorn's really good here. And Sylveon, I think, does pretty well, too. I think I'm going to lead Dragapult here. And I think my Dynamax option is probably Lapras to get that Light Clay up. I think I'm going to bring Ferrothorn and Sylveon in the back. That feels pretty good here. So we'll have Mystical Fire, which does pretty well and lowers special attack. Hyper Voice should hit pretty well. Plus we have the Yawn option too, if need be. So we got some plays. But if he does lead like Ludicolo, I'm like, I'm almost 100% sure I. Ooh, Incineroar. Pretty good choice, I think. We also kind of reveal that, oh, I thought we were Clear Body. Are we really, Ooh, I don't like that at all. We are Infiltrator. I guess that makes sense, but it makes it also seem like we're special. So I think maybe we'll U-turn here into the Incineroar. I think I'm gonna max Geyser, actually the Incineroar too, and try and knock it here. Yeah. So I think he'll just go for a max resonance. He can't fake out Dragapult. And we definitely outspeed. I'll check the spreads after this to see like speed tiers. Okay, yeah, so he's just going for a turn 1 Dynamax with the Lapras. And he's like I said, he's probably resonating into that slot. So we'll U-turn out of here. We just gotta hope that the Incineroar isn't carrying Protect, which you don't see super often, but you never know. He's probably just gonna... He might not... I don't know. It's hard to say what he might do. He could Snarl here. That wouldn't be terrible. We also have it in the Dive Ball. Just realizing that. We'll also kind of get speed tiers a little bit here too. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. We reveal our Life Orb. And then we're going to get Resonance, so I think I'm going to go to Ferrothorn. That feels like probably the best swap here. Should be able to take that fairly well. It is parting shotting my Lapras here. So that's pretty unfortunate. I don't think he had a Gastrodon. He had a Ludicolo, so we're setting Rain for that. So that stinks. Obviously not great. So his is probably faster. We don't know that for sure, though. That's a bit more damage than I thought it would do. So he probably has a decent amount of little investment there in special attack. And that Ludicolo is going to eat that up. Yeah. That did nothing. So he played that turn really well. He came out on top, like, a lot. So I wonder if he predicts the Protect here and just goes for... Because on one hand, I kind of want to Leech Seed right here in the Lapras slot. Because he could predict the Protect, because it's kind of obvious. But he also probably wants to get the damage on the Ferrothorn. And his Lapras it could be carrying Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Leech Seed the Lapras, start getting some passive damage on that. And then I'm just going to go for the Max Resonance into the Ludicolo slot. So is he just doubling up into... I wasn't expecting that. So that's... Oh, okay. So I should have just protected, honestly. Yeah. So that's a little unfortunate. But we do get a swap in now, which is nice. And we'll get a Roar Veil up for 8 turns. Or 7 turns? 7 or 8 turns. We get it up for a while. So let's go ahead and check our speeds here. We are special attack invested, no speed. And no Dynamax investment. Finding that out. That's good to know. So he never Dynamaxes this Pokemon. I still think it's probably the best to go into. And then use up the last turn of D-Max or G-Max with Lapras. So I think here I'm going to go for Protect. And then go for, man, I really feel like that's probably Max Lightning. Probably. Or, Max Lightning, I'm sorry, Weakness Policy. It could be Weakness Policy Togekiss, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's just to just go for the Lightning anyway. I think I'm going to fire it into the Ludicolo slot. It'll make it so our Yawn won't do anything. But let's see what he does. Yep, so that was going into Sylveon's slot like I figured. So these are probably just firing both into Sylveon. So our Lapras has not got to do much. Oof, that is incredibly bad damage. Okay, so we both are out of Dynamax now. Good and bad. Mostly not good. And this is where I wish it perished song. So we'll go for a Hyper Voice here. We'll just start getting the damage in. And we'll go for a big Freeze Dry into Ludicolo. He might stay in to get the damage on Sylveon because he probably wants to deal with it. But he could swap into Incineroar here, predicting the Freeze Dry. That wouldn't be a bad play. That'd actually probably be his most optimal play. But we will get a little bit of passive on Ludicolo or on Incineroar as well if he does swap in. So let's see what he goes for here. That parting shot really hurt. Just going for the raw damage. Okay. Big hyper voice. Not as much as I would have hoped, but that does connect too. We do live that though. And then this freeze dry should KO. I want to slip. Oh my gosh, no, that's so unfortunate. Oh my gosh, no. I am mind blown. How many more turns we gotta outlast this rain? Wow, 4 times effective into the Ludicolo slot. Still doesn't KO from under half. We're only -1. Oh, and he's testing to see if we are water absorb, which we are not. So he gets to test that out there. So now he knows he can fire water moves into Lapras if he wants, I suppose. Rain stopped just as we take out Ludicolo. So they finally lose their Aurora Veil, which is really good for us. Okay, then they get Incineroar. What are the chances that our Sylveon outspeeds Incineroar? That's the real question. I think it's pretty good. I'm just gonna double up into Incineroar here. I don't see a reason to swap. He's probably just... He could parting shot into Lapras, making it, like, super not helpful. But he hasn't really revealed anything on the Incineroar other than parting shot, so I'm sure he's got fake out. He's just going for a raw Snarl. That is fast. That's fast Incineroar. Well, I guess it's base 60. Maybe not. So it's going for that. I was about to say we might live that. This is -2 coming in here hot. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I'm actually going to go for a Protect here. And then just go for another Hydro Pump, hoping it picks up the KO on the Incineroar. Another, again, kind of an obvious play, but if we can wear down stuff and have Dragapult come in, we might still stand a chance. Because we have, Because we do have, basically a full health, not Gastrodon, jeez, Incineroar in the back. Or, no, he used Incineroar. We have a good Dragapult. And it's Kiss. It's a big old kiss in the back. Does connect, though. Big Hydro Pump here. Should do like 3 damage. Roughly. Roughly 3 damage. So we got to deal with the Togekiss, because we cannot deal with that. I'm going to go for the Freeze Dry on it. Yeah, we just basically got to start going for damage. Luckily, we're Shell Armor. I mean, he can put us to sleep now, because the electricity's gone, so that's pretty unfortunate. We do know we outspeed, though, so this should do some damage. So we're going to get in our Dragapult here. And hopefully we can get like a big crit or something into the Togekiss slot here. We cannot. We do get a Freeze Hex, though. That's pretty huge. Okay. So we're not out of this yet. So I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw. I'm just going to double up into the Lapras, I think. And then if one takes it out, we can deal with that then. Because we still have a Aurora Veil for a couple turns, I want to say. Dang it. Okay. So he reveals he has Protect. I've been curious if it was Assault Vest or not. Is frozen. Doesn't have Heat Wave. And Lapras goes to sleep. Our Aurora Veil does wear off. So I'm going to go for a big Phantom Force into the Lapras slot. Kind of leaving it up in the air, and I'm just going to go for a Freeze Dry on Togekiss. We might get the turn 1 Wake Up. Cool. I like that. We void those. But we sleepy. We real sleepy. Yeah. We could protect here. Nah, I don't see a reason to. I'm just gonna go for the stab freeze dry. Man, this is going for a long time. So basically it becomes a who wakes up from their hacks first. Do we avoid since we're out of the dimension technically with Phantom Force, do we avoid the -1? Nope, we do not. Could have been cool. Big crits. Can we wake up? We do not wake up. So that's 2 turns. We know we're the slowest Mon with Lapras. So we need that freeze to last another turn. I think I'm just gonna Phantom Force again, honestly, into the Togekiss slot. And then just go for the Hydro Pump and do Incineroar. Because Phantom Force breaks through Protect. He's frozen. Sweet. That's good. Snarl goes. We're going to be -4. -4 Lapras here. If we wake up, though, we might be able to KO it. Ooh, ooh. Connect. 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 Yes! Oh my gosh, no. Oh, we broke the berry. No! Ah. So we're going to go first next turn. I'm going to go for... Yeah, I think we have to go for the Hydro Pump here, connect, and then finish it off with Thunderbolt. Big Phantom Force! We're honestly not in a terrible position, depending on what this has. If it has Darkness Lariat... Ooh, it's Snarl. Okay. Okay. Big connect. Big connect with this Hydro Pump. Yes! Alright, we got it in the red. I think that's game. Because now we can just go for a big Dragon Claw. Even at minus... Is it -1 or -2? I'm not sure. But, I think that's game. He never failed Fake Out either. I wonder what his last move was. Oh, thank God. I mean, Lapras even at -4 probably still would have finished it, but I wouldn't want to take that chance. Whew! Was not expecting that game to go that long. I'm probably going to have to wrap up the episode with one battle. I've never done that, but yeah, so that's kind of the team. I'll probably play another couple games with it this week, but I'm actually going on vacation with the wife, so we're going to be gone, so there's going to be a little bit of time before the next uploads, but I wanted to go ahead and get this recording, get this up for you guys before we headed out. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Shout out to Ham for the team. Super cool. I'm probably just honestly playing it wrong, but we still pulled out the win even with the couple. Did we really have a misplay? I mean, maybe some questionable choices, but I don't think really any misplays. But thank you guys so much for real. If you want to support the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Stay up to date on Mr. Bagel content. Would be super appreciated. We're trying to hit 450 by the end of March here. Not a huge goal. It's really only 15, but it would mean a lot to me. But thank you guys so much. Really, it really means a lot, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. As always, catch you later.